Hello everyone and welcome back to FTL. How are you all doing on this fine Friday evening? I gotta say I was a little bit tired after a pretty long day, but thinking about playing FTL again kinda made me well, feel full of energy again, I think. So, let's keep this as long as we can and jump straight into it. I've been thinking what ship we should choose for our first run of the day, and I think going for the Engi Cruiser might be a nice choice. Last, I believe 2 streams ago, actually, we played the B-type of the Engi Cruiser, I think. I think that was the first time ever I played it, and it went pretty alright, so yeah, I am all for trying the Engi Cruiser again this time. The Taurus, layout A again, hopefully. If we can make it to the end, we will unlock the Federation Cruiser, so yeah, I think that might be a pretty decent choice for a start, so let's just do that. Do we want to customize anything over here? Well, I don't think so. I think we are going for all defaults. We got 3 crew members. Karis as our helmsman slash captain, I guess. Maria, who is... I can't actually tell which is which, but one of them is on weapons and one of them is on engines. Well, I guess we will find that out once we jump into it, so... Yes, Maria is on engines and Vivimord is our weapons specialist. So let's prepare everything before we jump into our first combat, because I am quite certain that will happen sooner rather than later. Oh, and we already have a distress beacon available, so I think that is exactly where we're gonna go. We have once per power, so when we disable the medbay, we will be able to power our combat drone. And I think that we will have to do that for some time before we can afford any upgrades. So, shall we? You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Well, I could destroy them, but I am not that cruel, at least for people who aren't rebels, so let's try to dislodge it. Oh, we took 2 damage. Well, we didn't save them, but at least we got some scrap out of it, I guess. Alright, Maria, go and fix our sensors. If our past runs are anything to go by, the engines will get hit the most, so it would be great if our engine specialist got the repair up and leveled as soon as possible. Alright, moving on. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. I mean, we don't have that much money to even try that. The question is, do we attack him or do we jump away? Let's attack him. Honestly, this looks like a rebel ship that got a bit of a paint job, so I'm not that sure this is a real pirate anyway. I don't feel bad for attacking him. Alright, let's enable the auto-fire, and maybe let's retarget to the weapon systems. Our ion will hit the shields either way, if they are up, and if we can hit actually. Ah, nice. But it will be good to disable the weapon system if we can. Although I am actually hoping for some lucky timing shots, so our ion weapon can disable their shields and our combat drone to shoot unprotected systems. You know what? I think we might actually want to retarget you to the helm. There we go. That way, we should be able to hit much more. There you go. Much better. I mean, we're gonna have to retarget manually between several of these systems, but I think that is alright with me. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. 4 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. Is that really everything you have? You know what? I will accept it. I am feeling generous right now. Plus, we got something out of it. We didn't lose any hull. I'm gonna say that was a pretty good encounter for a start. If we jump here, we will be able to jump to the store later. So I think we will do that. If we get enough scrap, we might check that store, although I think we won't have enough for it to be worth a detour. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. Well, let's respond in kind. Although they have a beam drone, which is way more dangerous than mine. But if we manage to keep the weapons disabled, that the drone shouldn't be able to do anything. Could you perhaps shoot... Yeah, thank you. That's what I meant. Shoot their systems, not empty rooms. There we go. One more shot and the helm should be disabled. They offer you some of the cargo if you let them live. I mean, on one hand, I could let them live, on the other, they are filthy rebels. Oh no. We will not accept surrender. Oh, yep, that costs us a little bit. Hopefully, we will be able to vent that fire into space before it does any damage. Please don't spread sideways. And get out, get out. Thank you. That is what I wanted to happen. Let's wait till our O2 refills itself. And we will be able to jump forwards, but I think we won't check out that store. We only have 45 scrap, that is not a lot. I don't think we'll be able to even buy a crew member if we wanted to do that. I think we shall go north. And here we will divert south. Maybe we will have enough time to check out those 2 nebulae, but if not, we want to keep that exit as close as possible. A ship hails you. Good sir, it seems you're having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. Well, on one hand, I just said I don't have enough cash for the store. Now, do I want to spend my limited resources on some mercenaries? I mean, having him to delay the rebels might be nice. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. Nice. Might be useful. I think that could help us explore more of these systems and get some more scrap. Indeed. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at this beacon and hails you. Well, sorry. I have hired one, and I think that's enough for now. Come on. Shoot him, shoot him. Disable his weapons. Thank you. If you could keep them disabled, I would be much obliged. Alright, helm isn't that bad either. Okay, good. Do I want to retarget to the helm temporarily? Let's do that. I mean, there are pirates, not rebels. Do we want to accept? Sure, why not? Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on nearby planet. No much for them can be found in the database. Sadly, we don't have any slugs, so we can't communicate telepathically, so I think we might wanna just leave. We will not risk this encounter going sideways, especially this early on. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Well, let's see where the quest is. Fortunately, it is right on our way, so let us just check it out. You find a severely damaged ship floating among some debris. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we will share the reward and join your crew. Ooh, that would be nice. And we got a crew member out of it. Awesome. Ben, welcome to the crew. You will be our shield specialist. Get to your station and we will continue forward. Sadly, we will have to go to this isolated node, but that shouldn't be such a big problem. You find the station that had ordered your cargo, you drop it off and they respond, ignoring the fact that this is days late. We really appreciate that you delivered our materials. We realize how dangerous the sector is these days. Take this as payment. Wow. Can you believe it? Someone actually... I can't believe it. I totally expected this to go rather poorly and they refuse payment again. Alright. Anti-combat drone. I mean, it might be useful if we get attacked by a ship with drones, but... yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see if that is required. But, fortunately, we have our drone system with 3 power capability already, so we should be able to use both if we indeed need that. Alright, let's get back and start going south towards the exit. I think we should have enough time for at least one of these nebula systems. Oh, slave labor. Of course, I will not surrender my crew to slaver scum. Let's try and disable the missiles before they become a problem. Nice. Huh? Now that is a problem. This also proves to be quite problematic. Go and fix this before we lose control of our drones. Alright, we have disabled their engines, which is awesome. Drone system back online. Keep firing, keep firing. Alright. Do we want another human crew member? I mean, why not? And we definitely don't want to get any more hull damage, so let's just stop this fight when we can. Cremity, you will become our... I mean, we could put you on drones to have some repairs in case it gets damaged. Or we could put you on the sensor system so we can have vision on the enemy ship's crew. You know what? Go on the sensors. Might be nice to see what those enemies are doing, and if we get access to the mind control system, that will definitely be helpful. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Well, last few times I tried that, it turned out to be a huge scam, so yeah, no, thank you. Although we have to get through those super shields first, before we can damage them. Luckily, this won't take that long. Alright, Fen, back to repairs, please. Nice, nice shot, thank you. Well, let them charge their FTL, because I think with disabled engines they will not be jumping anywhere far. Thank you. And that is a pretty nice loot for this encounter. I think we can take this other nebula because they should jump to somewhere around here if I am not mistaken. So let's try this out. Ooh, it's an ion storm, well, plasma storm. And there's a rebel scout inside it. And if I hear correctly, they have some sort of a drone. And a missile. Well, don't they just have absolutely everything? We don't really have power for everything ourselves. Crap. I mean, we will have to depower something in order to get our Ion Blast online. That is indeed a problematic situation. Honestly, I don't think we can take this fight. I think we might want to evacuate from here as soon as possible. So, you go help with the repairs. Our engine specialists should remain where they are because we want those engines to charge up as quickly as possible. I mean, would be great if our drone managed to score at least one hit. But if it doesn't, well, I won't be too surprised. Holy crap, they are absolutely pounding us, aren't they? You know what? That's it. Disable the drone. All power to the engines. We are getting out of here ASAP. Enable the medbay so we get some help. Ooh. RO2 might be more useful in this moment. Come on, FTL, come on. I wanted to say that surely they will run out of missiles at some point, but I wouldn't count on it. There's a black market hub. Well, we could sell our missiles at least, since we are not using them. Other than that, let's enable this. Let's enable our weapon for the future. And you know what? Vivimod, go and... Oh, you are already there. Never mind. Harris, go to the medbay so you can get healed more quickly. Ah, right. This isn't the medbay, this is the weapon system. Never mind. Alright. Everyone is healed. Our O2 is slowly being replenished. We will wait for it to get to at least 80% before we jump to the next sector. Well, what a choice. Rebel controlled or rock controlled? Do we want to go for the rebels or the rock? I think we might want to go for the rebels, because the rock, from what I remember, have a bit stronger ships that can resist some weapon hits. And since we don't have a lot of firepower either way, it would be probably better to go for the rebel ships. So, why don't we just see what happens? We took a lot of damage in that last fight, so hopefully we will find somewhere to repair. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Oh, I guess so. 10 fuel and a quest marker. Technically we could go there this way. Although I'm not sure how much time we have before the rebels are on our tail, so we might want to actually avoid this distress and choose a slightly shorter route. You arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. Looks like you'll have to fight. Oh. Then fight we shall. Ion blast on the weapons. Or maybe on the helm would be nice to make them not be able to avoid our shots. There we go. And now try to disable their shields. Alright. We got hit on our shields and our med base, so that's not that terrible. There we go. They have scored some hits on us, but fortunately we've been able to basically disable them. Nice. One more shot and we are done here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Close everything up. Everyone is healed. Shields are online. We got plenty of oxygen, so let's just continue before the pulsar hits us again. You come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing a civilian ship, weapons engaged. Well, we are the good guys after all, so we will assist. Oh crap. They've got a hacking drone, which is not great for us, and it appears to be targeting our drone system. Which means we have lost our only weapon. Yeah, that's not that great. Can we actually disable it? Yes, we can. So hopefully... Crap, please don't miss this time. Would be nice if we managed to actually do some damage here. Come on. Thank you. That way they shouldn't have any more evasion. Yes. The shields got disabled as well. Alright, let's target the weapon system. Alright, the drone is offline, so it won't be able to hack us anymore. This fight is over. Perfect. Well, perfect. Good enough. The crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. Oh well. We did try to help. Let's... I was thinking if we could maybe upgrade to give us some more firepower, but we really need to buy some weapons for that, don't we? We don't really have anything on us right now. Another automated rebel. Nice, immediately hit their engines. Disable their weapons. This, well, reduce their helm effectivity. Nice. Weapons totally disabled. Retarget, please. There you go. Nice, quick and clean. That's how I like it. Let's go to the quest and we will see what that does for us. I hope it's a store. Ooh, they repaired my hull. That is amazing. And it is a store. Fantastic. Alright. We needed some more firepower and it looks like we might have got it. The ion charger would be nice. It has 6-second charge in contrast to this. Oh, this has 4 seconds. So it isn't better. It can, although it can store 3 charges, which is always nice. Halberd beam. Oh, I love the halberd, but it takes a lot, doesn't it? 3 power. That is quite a lot. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. Now that would be nice to have. Can we buy both of those? Yes, we can. But we can also buy the mind control system. You know what? I will definitely take the mind control because from what I've seen, we are not going through any nebula. along the way, and we probably won't have to worry that much about slug ships. But we will also get the halberd beam, just because I love it. We can't use it yet. We will have to spend a lot of cash before we can use it. But for now, we can just be happy that we have it for the future. Alright, let's jump to the next system. We could get this store, but since we've just spent all of our money, let's not bother. And another automated rebel. Come on. It's like automated rebel city over here. Thank you for not missing this time. Yes, disable their helm. Perfect. I think we can focus on the weapons then. One more shot and this fight is over. Thank you. We got some information about this sector, which is awesome. There are some ships nearby, so I guess we will have to check some of these out. Small rebel ship. Well, they might not want to fight with us, but we definitely want to fight with them. Nice hit on their engines, gotta love that. The drone is disabled, gotta love it as well. Nice, nice, nice. Keep firing on those engines. And O2 is disabled, which is perfect. Ooh, let's retarget to the weapon systems before they fire on us. Thank you. One more good hit. There it is. The debris implies that the ship was carrying drone schematics, but unfortunately nothing remains. You do find functioning drone parts, however, which is awesome. Even just one is pretty good in this situation. Alright. Rebel fleet is slowly encroaching on our position, so I guess we will just check these 3 nodes if we're lucky. If not, we are close enough to the exit to not worry about escaping. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. Well, let it. Oh, sorry, forgot about my drone. Nice. If you could disable those I wanted to say before they do any damage to us, but unfortunately you weren't fast enough. Good, 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 good. And we will have the mind control operational soon. Nice, we managed to kill one crew member, or at least make them kill one of their own. Come on, disable this missile system. Not the one. Why did you hit the wrong one? Mind control, you. Fight in the fire. That will end well for you. Alright, engines repaired. Disable the med bay would be nice. Come on, drone, you can do it. There you go. Victory. And the question is, do we have any any store in range so we can go and repair a bit of our hull before we continue. But first, let's repair our crew members. Okay. 65 scrap. I guess we might be in range, but do I want to risk that? 1, 2, 3. So if we want to divert south, we will be able to. Let's go this way and we'll see what happens. Another rebels. Oh. Combat, you on weapons, and also let's fire. Or you know what? Let's actually fire on the helm first. Ooh, they got a boarding drone. That is not great. Oh dear. We are taking quite some damage. That is not that good. I mean, it's nice that there's no O2 in that room. That means the fire should probably go out soon, and unless it spreads. Okay, you go and help with this fire. You go and help with this drone. No, you are rebels. I will not accept your surrender, sorry. Alright. That matter is fixed. That will be fixed soon. You know what? You should probably help Remedy before they get entirely, well, dead, I guess. You know what, Fen? Go and heal as well. Will be quicker than relying on the nano medbots. Return to your stations and we will see if we can go to the store. Here, next jump will be somewhere here. 3. 1, 2, 3. We should be able to make it, I think. Well, if I'm mistaken, then I will be the one to pay the price quite soon enough. Anything to buy? Not really. Right, let's spend our cash on that. And maybe we could spend it on an upgrade. You know what? Halberd beam does 2 damage per room hit. If I'm not mistaken, that means that it can punch through a single level of shields and still do 1 damage. Although it takes way more time to charge, it will definitely do way more damage. Plus, if we use it in combination with the combat drone, that should definitely make those fights much quicker for us, at least until enemies start getting double shields. Alright, final note before we have to jump to the next sector. Ion Blast. So the same as my base one, but worse. Because this one is 3 power 4 seconds. This is 1 power but 8 seconds. Although, we could use this in combination with the halberd beam. So maybe not that terrible as it seems. Why not? Let's keep it for now, we might always sell it later. I think we shall go for the Mantis system. Alright. What? Oh, crap. Who knows why the Mantis would venture so close to a sun? Perhaps it makes for more of a challenge. Well, it definitely does that for us. Let's maybe grab one of them before they try to teleport on board. And I think we will use the combat... If I want to use the combat drone, I have to depower something. Right, temporarily take the O2 down. Let them fight on board their own ship. We will ion blast the weapons and wait till our halberd beam charges. There it is. Fire. Now that was nice. Other than those hits they managed to do on us before they died, but that single shot was amazing. Okay, repair our helm so we can jump out of here before the sun fries us. Well, we will get fried a little bit at least. Oh crap, I forgot that it also does damage to the hull. Well, let's put out that fire, return to your stations, nanobots will heal you to full, and we can jump before the next fire appears. What do we have? Come on, another star! That is just ridiculous. Well, it would appear that we are not very lucky today. Halberd beam. Go. Nice. I'm assuming we won't be able to jump out before the sun hits us again. Oh, it's gonna be close. Jump out. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Pirate ship that set up a trap for people responding to distress calls. Well, I guess we will see how well that goes for them. Let's evade this missile, please. Nah. Sadly, that wasn't to be. Shields disabled, so we can fire halberd beam. Nice. I think we will wait until we recharge some of that O2 because we've spent way too much time with our oxygen system disabled. We do have 117 scrap though, so that is nice. The question is, do we wanna upgrade anything already? I mean, upgrading the reactor would be nice, so we don't have to disable the O2 every fight. Alright, other than that, I think we will save the money until we can find a store and maybe buy something else that will be... Ooh, I should have waited until I got more O2. Never mind, we got borders. Oh, sorry, medbay is enabled, so that is good. That will definitely help with some of those fights. You know what? You go here, because Cremity can't handle this alone. Oh, none of you can handle this apparently. That is bad. Okay. Apparently we will lose our O2 system. Okay, 4-4. Apparently we have to go for a somewhat fair fight with mantis that are, what, 50% more effective at fighting? Oh, I do not see my chances that well. You know what? Let's switch places, and you should get out of there as well. I'm sorry, but it would appear that we have to lose some of our systems. Although, if you go to the door system, you can go and fix the O2. Maybe, just maybe, we can vent them out. Alright. That gave us some time, at least. I think we can mind control at least one of them to help us with the fight. So, now, close those doors. Two of you go there because you are better fighters than the Engi. And you go and repair our weapons. Phew, that was close. Closer than it should be, but still. Alright, weapons back online. Vivimod needs a lot of heals, so let's wait until that happens. Plus, let's replenish our O2. Okay, everyone back to your stations. Speaking of Vivimod, how is your... Oh, already at max, nice. You, 12 out of 55. Maria, 11 of 15. Getting there, but not yet. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Well, it's a rebel ship either way. Let's get the weapons guy. Let's disable the medbay, enable our combat drone, ion blast to their helm since they're trying to escape, and wait for our halberd beam to charge. Ooh, they got double shields. That is not great. You know what? Halberd beam this. Thank you. Also, you probably should go help with the fight on board since we've lost our mind control system. Oh crap, our drone is down. Shield guy, go and repair. Halberd beam, sadly you will have to punch through the shield, but still, that would be quite some damage. I was hoping we would disable their missile, but apparently not. Halberd. One more time. Okay. And we are going to need one more hit. So let's just get this guy to delay the weapons as long as possible. And halberd them to hell. There we go. Everyone is healed. Let's disable the medbay, wait for our mind control system to get back online, and then we will jump forward. That was a difficult one. Well, it wasn't a difficult one, but it was more difficult than I anticipated. Distress. Well, the rebels are quite far, so I guess we could take 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 before we have to go to the exit. So let's go here first. Rebel ship. Ion blast on their drones. halberd here. Okay, repair our shields quickly. Thank you. Sadly, we lost our mind control system. But luckily, we didn't lose our combat drone nor the halberd beam. Which we will fire now. Nice. Not great, but not terrible either. Let's wait for Fen to get healed. Get back to your stations. Disable medbay, and we can jump over to here. The distress system will be our next target. Another rebel ship. Come on, halberd, charge faster. No surrender from rebels. How many times can I say that before you understand? Alright. I mean, we did say that distress is gonna be our next target, so let's just jump straight into it. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Well, sucks to be you. I am definitely not dealing with that. That can only end poorly. You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. What is your specialty? Upgrade your oxygen system in exchange for some scrap. 20 for oxygen system? I mean, sure, why not? I'm sure we would have to pay way more. Well, way more. Probably more, something like 25, I'd guess. I don't really, well, maybe even 35. No idea. Either way, we have some leeway on the O2 system in case it gets damaged. We don't even have to power it fully. Plus, it will definitely make recharging the O2 faster if we have to disable it temporarily in a fight. Alright, do we want to get one more node before the exit? I think that we can take it. We should be able to get to it before the rebels catch up with us. So, I think we could actually upgrade our mind control system here. Hopefully, it will be useful in the next fight. It won't, because it's an automated ship. Let's just auto-target every weapon that we can. Oh, actually, Ion Blast their helm since they are trying to run away. There we go. And now the weapon system. Turns out it wasn't necessary, but still, that wasn't a poor choice. Alright, exit node. What will you give to us now? Oh, another intelligent life forms. Well, we will once again decline the offer to investigate since we don't have any crew members that we could use to communicate. We will go to the, I think, Zoltan homeworlds. There will be probably more ships with super shields, but we have quite quickly firing ion blast weapons, plus the halberd beam and the drone. We should be able to take it. Definitely better than the tough rock ships. So, do we need to get anything here? I don't think so. Let's go to the Zoltans. Ooh, we are slowly running out of fuel, so it would be nice to find a store that can sell us some. You arrive to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? I mean, we could, but I really don't want to. Alright, let's be good. Thank you, here have this extra scrap as payment. Nice. If we find a store, yes, a store, we will be able to buy more fuel. A small rebel ship. Oh, triple shielding. That is not great. Luckily, we have double mind control right now. So, assuming our Ion Blast and drone don't miss on the same turn, we'll be able to fire our halberd through. There we go. Oh, crap. They disabled my drone. Oh, no, they didn't. They just reduced the system effectiveness. That is fine. We should be able to punch through with the next shot, I hope. Let's wait for the Ion Blast and the drone. Ah, crap. I would hope they get synced, but apparently not. Okay, return to your station then. We will have the mind control operational soon. So let's get this guy. Luckily they don't have any sort of med bay or clone bay. Alright, let's finish them. No, you are rebels. We will not accept surrender from rebels. How many times do I have to repeat that? And they didn't have any fuel for us, which is quite terrible. Let's hope that we get some fuel from an encounter, otherwise we are dead in the water. Well, space, I guess. We can't mind control through super shields, which is bad. But hopefully the Ion Blasts and the drone will be able to do that quickly for us. There we go. Now we can get... Do we wanna get the shield guy or the helm guy? Let's take the shield guy. Please evade. Ah. Why didn't you evade? I asked you to evade. Please repair the shields as soon as possible. You go back to the engines, we need the evasion. We didn't get the evasion. Okay, what do we do here? Our drone is doing its best. But we definitely need that Ion Blast as well. Come on, repair those weapons. We need the halberd beam. You take control of one of their crew. Oh, crap, I was... Huh. Well, apparently I was lower on the whole hit points than I thought. Well... Hey! It wasn't that terrible, but yeah. Well, I guess our first run of the day ended quite quickly, so we will begin a new one shortly, but first let me take a short bio break, so let's get some music in here. In the meantime, go and grab something to drink if you need to, stretch your legs, all that stuff. I will be back in a second. Alright, and we are back. I've been thinking about it, and I think I might want to try another Engi ship run. I was thinking that maybe I approached the upgrades in a little bit of a wrong way. I think it would be nice to find a second ion weapon as soon as possible. That way we wouldn't have to rely that much on sync between a single ion blast and the combat drone. Plus we would be able to probably disable a single point of shields and another system. Then the drone could do its job more efficiently. Not to mention having two ion blasts would be very helpful once we start encountering enemies with two shields. So, I think we'll go for the Taurus once more. So, well, let's go. Worst case scenario, this is gonna be another quick run. So, let's go. Upon completing your job, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. You know what? Even if I had the money to pay you, I wouldn't. Alright, they have a drone of their own, which is bad for us. And they have an... oh crap, they have a defense drone. Now that is just bad. That means we probably won't be able to do much, if any, damage, because they will just blow up my drone. Well, for now they seem to be... ah, now. There. It got blown up. I will attempt that one more time. Once it gets rebuilt, I guess. Okay, we did manage to disable the drone system temporarily. Unfortunately, they managed to fire a missile in the meantime. And we didn't do that much damage to them, so I guess we will just have to jump away from here. I say, just as my engines get entirely disabled. Please, guys, handle this quickly so we can get out of here. This is no longer about winning the fight. This is about escaping with our lives. Why isn't my FTL charging? I guess that's why. I mean, I said this run could be short, but I didn't expect it to be that short. Alright. We are out of here. Thank you. Now that was a bad fight for us. This one I am hoping will be better. Oh crap, they disabled my combat drones. Of course it's not gonna be better than the last one. Please do some damage. Alright, disable the hacking drone. That is perfect. That way they won't be able to harm my drone. Well, I expected it to end up as well as the previous fight. Luckily, RNG decided to be a little bit more gracious after the last one. Thank you very much. God damn it. This isn't a great start to a run, but I'm hoping it will get better. Let's wait for the O2 to replenish a little bit. And we will see what awaits us in the next system. Something nice maybe, for once, for a change. Please, is that so much to ask? No one. Okay, fine. Next. Automated rebel ship. Well, I do enjoy those, as long as they don't have any defenses against my drones. Well, at least our weapons specialist is gonna get some nice XP. Assuming they don't miss every shot. Although they are getting the experience either way, so why do they care? They could just spaceball all their targeting. There we go. Disable their helm. That's gonna make it better for us. Alright, they have disabled our shields, which isn't great. There we go. At least we managed to destroy them before they did any more damage to us. Alright. We got a little bit of scrap and some sector information. So I think we will go for the nebula. Distress, distress, and exit. Maybe we will get this one, but I am not that convinced it will be a great idea. We'll see. Intruders on board. Where? In RO2. Let's enable our med base so we get some heals from the nanobots. Technically, we could disable the O2 on the ship and hopefully out-heal the suffocation while they die. But that seems like a risky thing to do. Better to send our people into combat. Not to mention that way they won't be able to do any damage to our systems. There we go. Everyone get healed, and then I think we will try the other nebula. Hopefully it will be some nice encounter that will get us a little bit of resources. Alright. It is oh, wow. Another rebel automated scout with a hacking drone. I do hate those. And they got our helm. You know what, I think I will stick to firing on the weapons so we can get that laser disabled every turn. That way they won't be able to do any damage to us, so we will not need that evasion. Ah, there we go. Thank you, drone. You finally targeted something useful. How's your weapon skill? 47 out of 65. Alright, getting there slowly. Alright. They are dead in the water, so let's just wait till our drone finishes it. I mean, I could wait for them to get in sync, but I think it's alright if our weapons specialist gets a little bit more XP before we jump away. Alright. Oh crap, I didn't notice that I only can jump to the exit from here. Oh well, let's go to the exit and then we will check at least one of those distress nodes. Ooh, shield of a charger drone. Now that might be interesting. Although we would have to upgrade our drone system a lot to use both of those. Not to mention the usage of drone parts will increase drastically. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. Well, we do have some Engi crew, so let's remotely repair it. Thank you very much. We are amazing at that. Let's check the other distress beacon. From the surface of the moon. We find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Do we risk bringing him back? let's do it. Well, he died. Oh well, it could have gotten worse. I will not be checking this system since it has a pulsar and a ship. I will probably get a lot of damage and won't be... Well, I would be able to get back to the exit in time, but yeah, it wouldn't be worth it. Let's just get to it. Oh, or maybe I wouldn't be able to get there in time, so yeah, that was a good choice. So, abandoned sector or abandoned sector? I think I will go for that one because I want to avoid those nebula sectors altogether. I mean, I've spent quite a lot of time in them in my previous runs, so I guess it would be nice to not do that for a change. Alright. You have picked up a Lanius vessel drifting in this sector. There is no damage to the hull and it appears to be powered down. Let's scan the ship. And they awaken and they are hungry. Oh. That doesn't sound great for us. Keep firing and don't stop until they are dead. Oh, nice. We disabled the missiles. That is awesome. Actually, fire under helm. You receive an image of the captain silhouetted by the destruction aboard the ship. It bows forward with the metallic appendages about its body doing the same. It appears to be requesting mercy. I mean, you are not rebels, so I guess I can accept your offer. Ah, damn it. I was hoping that Ion Beam will hit. Alright, distress, then store, then we'll see. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Well, I will give them some fuel. Nice. And I can spend that scrap on some fuel at this store. The end is upon us. The metal demons have come to absorb your very being, but it's not too late to prepare for the worst. It appears that was an advertisement for a space dock. You scan their products. Okay. Weird advertisement, but sure. I'm definitely not judging. Let's buy all the fuel we can get. We could buy a crew member. Both of those would definitely be nice. The question is, do I want someone who's great at fighting or someone who's pretty decent at fighting but also great at fighting fire and doesn't have half the repair speed? I think we're going for Giles here. Welcome aboard, Giles. You can go here because that will give you a pretty good position to reach any area of the ship relatively fast, since you are a slow rock. Okay, before we go... nah, I don't think that we have anything to upgrade yet, so let's just continue on and hope we can find some additional ion weapons soon. A small Lanius craft approaches. You prepare for a fight, but they do not seem to be carrying any weapons. After a brief moment, they message you. Although your translator struggles with the unfamiliar dialect, it appears they wish to trade. Yeah, if I had those missiles, I probably would. Unfortunately, I do not. A merchant ship is docked with a Lanius transport. You message them to see if they need any help. It turns out they have been studying the Lanius ability to reshape metal. Well, let's ask them about it. They respond, we haven't the foggiest idea how it works. They appear to melt part of their bodies into the metal and reshape it. They have been willing to demonstrate their ability if you have some extra metal that you would like converted into something. I mean, do I want a drone for 40 scrap? I mean, I guess we could risk it. What? Now that looks interesting. Huh. Alright, I guess we will test it out in our next fight. Sure, why not? We'll have to disable the O2 in order to do that, but yeah, that looks like a pretty interesting weapon. Alright. Ion Blast, fire on their... You know what? Fire on their weapons. Ah, we did manage to do some damage. Ooh. Yeah, that drone is speedy. Holy crap. We have to worry about our own ship first, though. Alright. Shield repaired. Come on, Ion Beam. No, you are rebels. I will not accept surrender from rebels. There we go. Yeah, I would say that drone is alright, but still, we definitely do need more ion beams to get through shields. Not to mention we need more power in order to have the oxygen while we fight. Alright, let's wait for that to recharge. Well, I was really hoping to get some more scrap so we can afford an ion weapon in the next store we find. It would appear that it wasn't to be. Not today, at least. Intruders? Well, listen. I do not appreciate that. You go here to the O2, you help him, you two go to the drone system. That should be alright. I hope. Worst case scenario, we can switch those two Engi around. There we go. The rock should deal with this guy. And this guy will be dealt with soon after. Alright. I guess the rock can go back to its station while the rest of you go to the medbay. Giles, I think you will heal fast enough at your station. Worst case scenario, we can jump before you are fully healed. You should be able to heal before you get any more damage in the next combat. So, we won't wait for that. Let's just go. We can get at least one more node before we have to evacuate. Ooh, it's an asteroid field. And there is a Lanius ship waiting for us. Let's get the beam drone online. Actually, let's disable the O2 for the time being. Ion blast their... You know what? Let's ion blast their helm. There we go. Their shields got damaged, which is nice. Surrender. Alright. Since they asked nicely, now we have to wait for our FTL to charge. Other than that, we are free to go. I think we can get one more node in this sector before the rebels get to us. Ooh, automated rebel ship. Disable this, enable that, and fire on their missiles because we definitely don't want to get hit by those. Oh, they managed to fire. And they hit our freaking drone system. Please fix that now. What? Really? It blocked my ion beam? Come on! That is just rude. Could you move aside? Or explode? I don't know. Either is fine with me. Or this fight is gonna last for a long, long time. What are the odds, huh? This is ridiculous. Oh, there it is. Moved away. Finally. Fire on the missiles, please. Ah, damn it. I was too preoccupied with their drone. Stupid mistake, but oh well. Okay, Giles. Fix those shields. Get those heals. And we will jump, yep, to the exit. We don't have any more time to waste here. Civilian space station with heavy damage. We need more drone pods to speed up repairs. We will buy some from you. I mean, I could sell you some, but not a lot, since I am using a ton of them. No for the nebula, so let's go for the abandoned sector. And we definitely will have to buy some fuel rather quickly. Let's get some more cash first. Through this, again. That should be fine, I think. If they want to fight me in my medbay, so be it. I can definitely deal with that. I mean, other than taking some time, it shouldn't be difficult at all. There we go. And everyone will get healed quickly. The longest part of this fight is waiting for Giles to get back to his station. Alright. What a choice. If only we had more money to get both these stores. Oh well. So now the question is, do we sell one of these drones? I mean, I think we could sell the combat drone, because if the Ion Blast doesn't manage to get through their shields, then I won't need that combat drone either way. And if it does, then the beam drone will be fine on its own. I could also get rid of this shield drone, since I'm not really using it and probably won't use it for quite some time. You know what? Let's take it one step at a time. Get that out of our way. Now that I look at the price of those drone pods, I definitely shouldn't have sold mine that cheaply. Oh well. Let's do that and jump forward. I am really hoping for some ion weapons soon. Distress. Who's in distress? And why? Sorry, we don't have fuel. We only have one left ourselves. Small Laney's craft slowly breaking apart the wrecks. One of the ship is close enough that you could probably attack it without immediately alerting the others. Well, on one hand, I don't want to do that. No, I definitely don't want to do that because I can't get through double shielding. Now the question is, what happens in this situation? I mean, sure. Hey, I found some fuel. Awesome. Rebels. I hate rebels. Come on, Ion Blast. Please fix that. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that run being a short one. Right, we have managed to disable the stupid drone, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, we have way more problems than that drone. Oh crap. Now, I think this run might be over already. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I am not giving up on it, but I really don't see this working out for me. Okay, at least I managed to disable the weapons temporarily. I managed to destroy the drone, I think. You might wanna go and deal with the fires, because apparently they are spreading and they have launched another drone. Oh, you are rebels, I will not accept surrender. Even if it means my death. There we go. If I go, you go. I mean, I could abort this run and start a new one. But... yeah, I would really feel bad doing that. Now, you know what? Let's see what happens till we reach the end of this sector. If we get a bit of a turn on our luck, if things get better, we will continue this run. If not, then I will probably abort and start over. We can check at least one more of these nodes. I think we will get for that one with the ship. If it's bad for us, at least we will die quickly and can start another run immediately. So, let's do that. Let's do that. Come on, drone. Nice. Yes, we managed to disable the missiles, which is awesome. All right. What do we have here? Your scans have picked up a Lanius vessel in the system. It appears to be navigating a rich debris field, harvesting the minerals. Well, apparently we cannot harvest some for ourselves, because they take this as an offense. Right, Ion Drone, please take those shields down. There we go. Unfortunately, they took my shields down. Alright. That doesn't look too bad. Oh, they don't offer surrender? Oh well. Not gonna worry about that too much. Combat drone Mach 1, I just sold mine. Alright, we got some nice scrap out of it at least. Let's upgrade that. That way we can have both of these online at the same time. I think we might continue for now. I mean, still, next fight could disable us. We'll see how it goes. There you go. I definitely would prefer if you targeted the weapons first, so we can disable that scrap thingy. Why do you keep missing? I mean, I know they have quite some evasion, but... do we accept the bribe? No, we don't. We will get hit by those either way. And we want a little bit more generous offer. There we go. Nice! And the guys at the beacon did repair my hull. Now that is pretty good. Let's see where we can go. Zoltan or Pirates? Pirate it is. Well, Zoltan it is, I mean. Well, apparently I can't decide what I'm doing. Let's go through this nebula and see what we can find other than plasma storms. A rebel ship. Let's enable the combat drone. Thankfully we do have our shields still online, so that should be alright. Unfortunately, we don't have our weapons, so we can't really target anything now. Although we have one free power, we could... no, that would only give me 2 power. I would have to take my engines entirely offline in order to get the ion blasts on. Thank you. For some evasion at least. Please, drone, target their... any system, thank you. That will reduce their evasion at least. If you could target their weapons... that's fine as well. There we go. Nebula first. Distress later. Nothing. Nebula first. Distress later. Really? 2 empty nebulae? Please give me some fuel. Don't beg for fuel. Give me some fuel. Fine. We can both wait here and wait for someone to help us. Ion blast. Combat drone. You know what? Both drones. I will not risk it. As we can see, we can have pretty poor luck either way. If you could, maybe, disable the engines or helm, that would be swell. Ah. Damn it, beam drone. Come on, you can do it. Or not. Come on, our weapon specialist is fully leveled. We can't fire any faster than that. It all depends on the RNG of hits now. Oh, great. And they managed to fix the hell. Fully. There we go. That is a little bit better. And that is a little bit better. Nice. Please fire. Thank you. At least do some damage if you can. There you go. Refuel. Not a lot, but it is something. Zoltan Freighter, the Mantis, they're here, please. Well, yeah, that would appear to be a Mantis fighter. And we will have some guests on board soon. Alright, keep firing, that should be nice. Let's retarget to the helm. Right, Giles, go to the medbay. We will have to re-enable RO2 soon, so it would be nice if you guys could synchronize. There we go. And let's target their shields now. Okay, that looks fine. Thank you. Ship explodes, leaving behind some scrap. Which is fine by me. Unfortunately, we are slowly running out of drone parts. Not to mention patience. Come on, O2, you can do it. 70%. Give me 10 more. We'll see how much longer this old rust bucket can keep it together. 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now we will not surrender our crew to slavers, and we will not buy any slaves. We will instead free them, assuming you wanna surrender them to us. If not, oh well, I guess they will much rather be dead than to remain slaves. Well, or I could just die. That is always an option as well. Yep, at least it was quick. Alright, now this run, in contrast to the previous one, I will definitely say didn't go as well. But I am persistent. Third Engi run of the day. If that doesn't go well, I give up on the Engi for now. Right. Mr. Buga, Jose, I'm guessing, and John. Hopefully you guys will be much better at this than the previous ones. Oh, and we start with a system with beacon close to a supergiant star. Not great. Really? Okay, that should be better. Alright, enable this. Unfortunately, we will get hit by the fire. So you guys go and deal with that, as Mr. Buga needs to stay at the helm, I think, in order for FTL to charge. Alright, other than that, I think we are ready. And what do we have here? Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away. Well, we will not stay away. And it only has beams, so we shouldn't have to worry. Let's just target its helm and wait till RNG decides that it doesn't hate us. I have accidentally pressed something on an event, but apparently it was just a notification that they are charging their FTL, so no matter, it will be fine for us. One more shot, please. There we go. There we go, 18 scrap. Not a lot, but it is something. Trade 3 missiles for 6 fuel would be nice, but I don't have any missiles on me, so sorry. What's next? No life signs. Cool. Oh, plasma storm. I hate those. And we have intruders on board. That is a lot of intruders. I mean, would be nice if they fought me in the med bay. John, run! You know what? All of you, run! We need to regain our health. Other than that, I think I will disable the O2 actually. Yeah, we will take some damage, unfortunately. Now we can fight in the medbay. Other than the one guy on the sensors, but I guess we can deal with him in a second. Actually, you go there now, before the sensors get destroyed. Those guys are in the medbay, so they should handle it in just 2 people. And luckily, you run in to help, so yeah, that's fine. Let's enable the O2. There we go. Everyone, back to your... So maybe you should first help with the repairs, so it doesn't take literally half a year to get back online. There we go. And we move forwards to another nebula, which luckily isn't a plasma storm. It is, however, an automated rebel ship. Let's target their drone system, since they have a beam 1 and we don't want it to hit us after that beam weapon disables our shields. And it did, but thankfully we disabled the weapons, so that should be fine for now, I'm guessing. Or not. They did re-enable it before our shields came back online. Okay, now it should be fine, I think. Come on, fix those sensors, please. Thank you. And And now we wait for our drone to finish the job. There we go. Let's re-enable the medbay so Jose can regain his health points. We don't need to move him because the nanobots should deal with it fast enough. And we have quite some time before the rebels come, so let's see what we can find. Ooh, a lot of rocks. This combat drone doesn't have any shielding, so that will be pretty nice. Let's try and disable their missile. Oh, thank you, Rock. Much appreciated. That will make this fight rather short. Nice. Now we wait for our FTL to charge. I mean, I don't mind the fight being so short. Honestly, I kinda deserve it. After that last run went sideways really quickly. Alright, aid the civilian ship. Disable the missiles, please. Thank you. Retarget their missiles again. Could you perhaps hit those missiles? Ah, too late. Come on, come on. Thank you. Now, we have to hope that our weapons specialist is gonna be doing that fast enough so our drone can get a hit. And we also have to worry about them missing. Now, look. Oh. I was thinking this drone would once again block our ion weapon, but fortunately that didn't happen. Unfortunately, they did fire a missile and score a hit against us. Luckily, we did disable the weapon system and managed to finish this. Right, we got some scrap, missiles and fuel. And the civilian ship? Science vessel. Nice. I would have liked it if you maybe repaired my hull, but alright. This isn't too bad either. Oh, nice. We got a crew member. Come on, touch. Tack? Let's call you Tack. Right. Hopefully we will manage to disable their weapons before they do any damage to us. We did not. Come on, don't miss, please. Thank you. Return to the engines. Come on, drone. Come on, drone. Do your best. Alright, our weapon specialist has leveled up, which is amazing. 15% quicker weapons recharge. That will definitely help. Finish them, drone. Thank you. Pirate ship breaks apart. Civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat. Well, could have thanked me at least, but oh well. Okay, what do we have here? Anti-drone drone? Fire... I mean the fire drone might be nice. From what I remember, the fire beams were quite cool as long as you can get through the enemy shields. Although I think I will actually buy the ion charger because I definitely need more getting through the shields. The question is, do I want to get the mind control as well? I mean, for the past few runs, I always took the mind control, so I think I might do something differently for a change. And yeah, I am not gonna do that this time. I will just leave it and I will upgrade my weapon system so I can have that chargy thingy online. Although right now it will require me to disable one engine and the O2, but you know what? We will be able to upgrade the reactor soon enough. Gotta say, having double ion weapons feels pretty good right now. Come on, drone, you can finish this. Thank you. Alright, I still can't upgrade the reactor, but that shouldn't be a problem for much longer. Let's wait for our O2 to recharge before we continue, as we will definitely need to disable it again if it comes to fighting over there. Yup, it's another fight on our hands. Drone, double ion to get through the super shields quickly. Then you can retarget to the weapons. Well, both of you can actually. Crap. That should make it easier, I think. Alright. And there it goes. Wonderful. 8 scrap. 10 hull points repaired. Nice! Would be awesome if you could, I don't know, improve my reactor maybe, but well. Sadly, I won't be able to help those people with their distress. I want to go to the pirate control system, because I definitely don't want to deal with the rock. Let's wait till our O2 recharges before we move on though. I don't want to have to fight without oxygen. I hope I get some scrap soon so I can upgrade the reactor and not have to do that anymore. Definitely the delay is, well, annoying. It's good that I can use this tactic, but I really don't appreciate the wait. Nothing here. What's next? Ooh, asteroid field. Someone has mind controlled someone on my ship. Yep, my pilot got mind controlled. Let's keep firing on the super shields. Come on, drone. Thank you. And retarget to the weapon systems. Alright. I think we should be fine, maybe. Let's just to be sure disable the mind control. Do I wanna accept the surrender? I mean, you are pirates, I guess I can. You're not rebels. And that gives me enough scrap to upgrade my reactor once I can get out of here. So I think I will do just that. Come on, FTL, you can... Oh, I could have sped it up, couldn't I? Let's wait for our O2 to get a little bit higher though. Hopefully, after the next system, we won't have to do that anymore. And of course, it's another combat situation. So let's target the weapons and the drone system, because those are our main concerns right now. Could you not miss, please? I would really appreciate it. There we go. That will make it a little bit easier, I think. Come on, drone, you can do it. There you go. And we should probably re-enable our O2 before we suffocate. Alright. Although now we have enough cash to upgrade our reactors, so we will not have to disable our O2 anymore when you go into combat. Hooray! That will definitely be a good thing to have. Unfortunately, we still have to wait for our O2 to replenish. At least this one final time. So, how have you guys been doing? Anything interesting recently? No? Everything fine? Good. Soon. Come on, O2, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Moving on. What do we have here? Intruders on board. Okay. Where are they? On our weapons. Yeah. That is not great. Unfortunately, the Engi aren't that great at combat. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Mr. Booga. Okay, we got one of them. We got two of them. I think we could safely evacuate our Engi right now. Alright, now they will have to get back there. It's a risky fight, but yeah, we had to do that. Alright. You guys are healed, so you can switch places. Mr. Booga is fine. You are fine. And we wait for Tak to get fully back up. Everyone back to your stations. That was an interesting fight. Okay, let's check this one before we go for the distress. What do we have here? You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out. Ever since the rebels blockaded this system, do you have any extra explosives?" I mean, I could give you 5. Ooh, and they upgraded my reactor. Now that is nice. I definitely do enjoy that. Thank you. Ooh, double distress. Let's see how we can help and what can we get in as a reward. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Well, that was not worth it. Right, and we have to do some repairs before we jump. Oh well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Well, at least this time we got something out of it. I think we won't go for the store since we don't have that much cash. The question is, do we want to go for that node before we handle that distress? I think we can make it in time, but I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the exit. So yeah, let's not risk it this time. We've made a lot of risky decision today. Do I have a rock crew member? No, I don't. So let's just dock. Ah, nice. We got a crew member. Let's send them to the drone system. And save the position and jump forward. Let's get this nebula, because why not? Intruders, again. Well, at the very least, those have the decency to attack my medbay. Which is pretty good. Punch, punch, punch. How is your fighting? 3 out of 7. 2 out of 8. 3 out of 7, 4 out of 7. Nice. Not too shabby. I mean, Mr. Booga looks to be our designated fighter right now. Alright. Let's check this one. We will still have a quick evacuation if we need to go for the exit immediately. Everyone is at their stations. Let's disable the medbay, enable the combat drone, and fire at the weapon systems. There we go. Missile disabled. Please disable that laser before it fires. Well, so much for that, I guess. Alright. Other than that, it went quite alright. Who's hurt? Jose is mostly hurt, so let's send him to the medbay to get quickly healed. The rest can rely on the nanobots. All fine? Looks to be all fine. Alright. We can take at least one node before we have to go to the exit, so let's take this one. Okay. A pirate ship that didn't want to fight, alright. Sadly, they didn't give me anything either. What do we have here? Mantis or Zoltan? I think I'll go for the Zoltan still. I don't want too difficult ships to fight. Mantis ships are probably close to being as tough as the rock ones. This is a beam drone, so I think we will focus on its weapons. Now that wasn't nice. Alright, that ion weapon did quite a lot. You repair this, you repair this. That should be helpful, I think. Alright, we are fully back online. Those guys have weapons disabled, their drone can't do anything to us. Yeah, now we just wait. One more shot through the shields should deal with them permanently. I mean, you could fire at the shields, maybe. There we go. Not needed. Oh, quite a lot of scrap. I do like that. Can we do some upgrades? I don't think that anything would be useful so far. I mean, we could put more power into the weapon systems so we have a little bit more wiggle room in case we get damaged, but I think I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna keep the money until we can find another shop. Maybe we will be able to buy something nice. Oh, great. A Mantis fighter. We went to the Zoltan sector just to avoid that. Let's actually take this offline so we can have them the nanobots. Alright, you again. Right, we managed to score some more nice hits. Unfortunately, they did bring the shields back online, which isn't gonna be great for us. Everyone back to your stations, but Jones, who will go to the med bay. There we go, disable their med bay, which is gonna be helpful. There we go. All dealt with. Got some nice scrap out of it. So we can continue. Let us hope we can disable that missile before it fires. Nice. Okay, some good damage. They are trying to escape, but their FTL is delayed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more nice shot. There we go. Disable that missile, please. Do we accept their offer? I mean, they are not rebels, so I guess we can. Plus, they didn't do much damage to us. Oh, they didn't do any damage to us, so I am not feeling vengeful. Oh, crap. I hate plasma storms. Let's secure the fuel supply. Oh crap, we definitely need the shields. Let's disable the O2. And maybe disable the ion blast so we can have the combat drone and the charge laser charge ion thingy. could you fire at the systems instead? Thank you. That beam is looking right terrible. Come on, fire at their systems, please. Not the one that are already disabled. Ah, crap. You know what? I think we'll have to risk it. Although we can't risk it. We don't have the power to charge both of these at the same time. Oh, crap. I think we just have to rely on RNG. That was a little bit better. Come on, one more good shot. That wasn't a good shot. Okay, they will jump away. Well, it could have gotten better, but it also could have gotten way worse. We have enough scrap, so we should be able to survive once we get to a nearby store, I think. Alright, everyone is healed, so get everyone back to your stations. We will wait for our O2 to get back online to... Well, it is online. To be replenished back to about 80%. And then we will jump to a system that hopefully won't be as terrible as this plasma storm. Alright, almost there, almost there. Let's enable the engines so we can jump. Let's check this store, why not? We don't really have that much, although the halberd beam... Tempting. I gotta say it is tempting. Last time it didn't turn out to be such a good weapon for us. Do I wanna try it again? Let's risk it. Other than that, do I want a slug or do I want a Zoltan? I think that since we are in Zoltan systems, we might actually want a Zoltan. And we will park you... where do we want you? Maybe we will move you on shields and we can move TAC to the sensors. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Save stations. Let's rejiggle this. And we have 4 power left, which give us enough to power the combat drone and the medbay. Oh, okay. Don't mind if I do. Let's check maybe some of these nebulae. Rebel Scouts, I hate you. Why? Why do they always do this? Come on, Halberd, please charge quickly. There we go. Better. You, go fix that whole bridge, please. Let's actually open the door so the O2 doesn't vent as quickly. Our halberd beam is almost back online. Close all doors, return to your stations. Let's wait for the drone to fire one more time. That way they don't have any shields once we fire our halberd. Nice. Ship explodes, leaving a ton of useful stuff. So we can check another... Crap. We kinda got ourselves into a corner here, but oh well. Let's check this nebula, because we are already here. Let's just auto-fire all of these, since they don't have shields, we don't have to worry much about targeting. And I think our weapons specialist is already, yep, fully experienced in firing those weapons, so we will not be really grinding anything here. Alright, we go back through this store. We won't buy, or maybe we will buy some fuel. Huh, we could get that crew member. Yeah, sure, a slug is always nice. We can put you on the sensors and you can go on the door system, so in case we get some intruders, we will slow them down at least. 1, 2... We can maybe get 3 nodes before we have to jump away. So let's check it out. Rebel ship behind the beacon. Alright. Let's then attempt to fight it. I think I want to actually charge that ion thingy before we fire, so we can definitely get through both of these shields. Not to mention, waiting for the halberd beam to be charged will be nice. Just let's hope we can evade this missile. Okay. That went alright. You. Fire 3 charges. Unfortunately, 2 of them have missed. Fortunately, halberd beam has 2 damage. Right. You guys, please repair those shields as quickly as you can. You go on the O2. Charge ion, keep firing on the weapons, and we wait for the halberd to be... Crap. Yeah, that didn't go as well as expected. But we did disable the helm, so once we fix our weapons, we should be able to handle the rest of this fight quite nicely. I hope. I probably should have returned my crew member to the engines, but you know what, whatever. Oh, my halberd is charged. That is also something I should probably take notice of earlier. There we go. Substantial amount of scrap. Okay. It's not as substantial as it could have been, so I don't think there's any point in going to the other store. Let's continue forward. Rebel Invader again. There do seem to be awfully many of them here. Fortunately, this one doesn't have any missiles. Unfortunately, it has a charge laser that fires 3 bolts, I believe. Yep. And it disabled our weapons, of course it did. I think we might want to upgrade our weapon system so that doesn't happen as often. Okay, at least I disabled their cloning system for now. Come on, drone. You know what? I don't mind you firing on that, as it would be nice to keep it disabled so they can't respawn their crew members. But it will also be nice if you disable their weapons and shields. Okay, halberd beam is online. Let's do this. No, you are rebels. I will not accept surrender from rebels. Thank you. Instead, I will take your scrap and jump. Can we handle that distress before going to the exit? I think we can. It's coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Lone survivor. Charlie. Engine specialist. I mean, our engine specialist, I think, is already level. Oh, it isn't. Okay. In that case, Charlie, go there, and you can probably help on the weapons. Because we definitely want those to be fixed as soon as possible in case they get any damage. And Charlie is giving me +7 evasion. Nice. 22% total. But now we do have to go for the exit, so I think before we do that, we might want to upgrade our evasion a little bit at least. I think that might be what was missing from our previous Engi runs. We will definitely not sell our drone parts, especially not that cheaply. Thank you very much. Next sector, civilian one. What do we have here? A ton of nebula systems. I am not a fan of those, but oh well. At the very least, we have more evasion now. Next, I think we might want to see if we can get our shields upgraded. That would definitely be helpful. Jose, go and fix that. Our charge ion will fire on the weapons. Okay, no joy here, so let's fire our halberd. Okay, that went a little bit better. Keep that missile disabled, please. Our halberd will be online momentarily. Let's actually fire here. Nice. Managed to destroy them. I was hoping for just disabling their shields, but, well, this is even better. 39 scrap out of this ship. Ooh, some scrap and a weapon from the station, which is alright. Let's just see how much power that weapon needs. Charge time 8 seconds, so it's slightly slower than this one, but it only requires 1 power. So I think if we upgraded our weapon system, we could have 2 ion weapons and the beam. That would be nice. How much do we need for that? 75 and 25 for power. Either that one or disabling the med bay. You know what? I think this might be fine. We just need to get some scrap and find a store that can repair our hull because we are getting very, very low. Black market weapons trader. I do not believe you, sir. Thank you. This is Mark 1, right? I think so. Okay, halberd beam. Prepare to fire once their shields are down. And you can do something like this. Do we want to accept the surrender? You are not rebels, so I think we can. Let's check the distress, because we're the good guys and we like to help poor innocent people. You assess the mental state of the madman. This person is clearly unstable, it's best we leave them alone. Okay, I am not gonna argue. trade 2 drone pods for 8 fuel. 8 fuel is something like 16, and 2 drone pods is also 16. On one hand, I don't want to get rid of all my drone pods. On the other, I am getting low on fuel, so I might. There is a store, but I want to get at least one more node before we go there. If we can get more money before. Alright. That is a slight issue. I don't know how you guys are at fighting, so let's just send my standard crew members to help. Well, I shouldn't have sent you away. Alright, with the Medi nanobots we should be fine, I think. We have 2 spare crew members in case we need to replace someone, but I don't think that we will need to. Although, you guys will definitely need to go and heal. Charlie is pretty slow, but I think it would be way slower for him to wait for the nanobots to heal him fully. Alright, everyone should be back online now. So let's jump to the store. We need to fix our hull and maybe sell that other ion weapon we have. Heavy ion. Ooh. I mean, it's tempting, although I would have to upgrade the weapons again, and I definitely can't afford it. Yeah, I think I will have to decline that offer, but I will definitely sell this one. Do I want any of those? No. I want the repairs though. Thank you. Onwards. Mantis expedition vessel returning home with its hull. So determined are they in fact that they don't wait to see if you're hostile before firing. Well, happy Mantis as usual. You go here, and you also go here. Since they want to fight, I don't think we'll have to block them with our door. Other than that, I think we might want to fire both our ions immediately. This isn't great, but I think we might be able to deal with it. Alright, we've disabled their weapon, and all of the weapons are disabled. Alright. In that case, I think we might temporarily disable the O2 so we can have the medibots healing our guys. Let's switch our charge ion to fire at their helm, and our halberd beam is ready, so let us fire it first at the cloning bay. Never mind. That is good enough. Everyone back to your stations. Mafan, go here. You get healed more quickly. Let's re-enable the O2 and we can jump. Nothing, just an empty system. Awesome. Okay. I don't want to jump too far away from the exit, but I think we have a lot of time, so I think we can go around here. 3 fuel for 1 drone pod. Fuel costs what? 2 scrap? Or was it 3 scrap? I'm gonna guess it was 2. So that would mean a drone pod for 6. That seems cheaper than the shops. Alright, let's not overdo it and jump here. No, we will not pay your toll, thank you very much, even if we wanted to. I don't believe that is a good thing to do. Now, we have to get through those super shields fast. They have some sort of a teleporting bomb, a double laser, and a beam weapon. So it would be nice if we could, you know, deal with them quickly. That went alright. Do we accept their offer? Sure, we will. Okay. Next. Nothing. And a distress. What is this distress? Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot. Alright, we will lead you there. Give me your scrap. Thank you very much. And we will see where you wanna go in the next sector. We can't get any more crew because we are full. We can't really get any of these weapons, even if we wanted to. Do we want any of these drones? I don't really think that we do. Honestly, I think all I want to do is get some of these, fix my hull, maybe get some fuel, and then we will just upgrade our systems so we can evade more enemy fire. Alright, I guess we just have to go to the exit. I don't know if we will have time for that other node. Let's disable the O2 temporarily. Oh, they have a hacking drone. And they fired on our O2. I do not like that at all. But I think we should survive that for a while. Halberd beam online. That helps. Where are my shields? Thank you. Come on, Halberd, charge faster. There we go. Beautiful. Let's re-enable the O2. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. Take this on the house. Cool. I mean, we can check this node since it's not in rebel range early, and we should be able to jump back to the exit. Alright, let's wait for the O2 to replenish. In the meantime, do we want some upgrades? I mean, we could upgrade our shields. We don't have enough money to power them yet, but I think that can be dealt with pretty quickly. In the next sector, we should get at least some scrap to get one more reactor upgrade, and that will allow us to fully power it. We will have to then take power off our engines to charge the drone, but you know what? I will be fine with that on short term until we can get more money and more reactor upgrades. Come on, get me to 80% and then we will jump. There you go. Check this out. Military vessel, we're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. Of course I do. Thank you very much. That is much appreciated. And now we have double shields. Perfect. Alright, next sector. No choice but the civilian sector. So let's go there and see where those guys want us to take them. Oh, over there. Fine, then we will not get to this store since we don't have any money for it. Let's check out these 3 nebula before we get to this store and then continue onwards, since apparently I can't get through here. Oh well. What do we have here? Advanced Rebel Automated Ship. Oh. Apparently it didn't appreciate me moving into range. And it's got a hacking drone on our sensors. Okay. Come on, halberd beam, charge quickly. We need you. We need you now. Okay, we can't wait till both of their shields are disabled, so let's just fire. And they managed to fire as well. I don't appreciate it at all. You get to the shields and help with the repairs as soon as possible. Okay, we disabled the beam weapon, which is fine. Shields are back online. Let's help with door repairs. Our ion weapons are continuously firing and it looks to be working fine. There we go. Fire. Nice. Everyone can go back to their stations, and I think I will actually power the O2 because it is getting a little bit low. Come on, drone, finish them. Thank you. 41 scrap. Let's investigate the station. Oh, nice. Let's enable the medbay so our guys can get some heals from the medbots. Now, do I want to upgrade something or do I save the cash until we get to the store? I think we might want to save the cash in case we need to buy something like drone parts or fuel. Other than that, I don't think we will be buying much. For now though, let's just check out those other nebula systems. Oh. We got a crew member, but we don't have enough room. So, I think, Oni, that sadly you will have to be dismissed. You're fast at repairs, but I don't think we really need that. Sorry. No. Plasma storm. Automated rebel scout. Oh. I've got upgraded engines, so let's attempt to outrun it. Nice. Although it was the automated scout, I probably could have taken it. Whatever. Luck 2. No, I have enough weapons already. I can't afford it. Not to mention, it's got 21-second charge time. Come on. Let's not overdo it anymore. Long-range scanners, drone recovery arm. Shield charge booster would be nice. You know what? I think I will buy it. Especially with double shielding, it will be useful. I think I want to save the rest of my money to get the reactor upgrade. That way, I will only have to take either these two or these two to get my combat drone. Other than that, we are quite right. I will not deploy my combat drone in this situation, I think. Right, fire at their helm. That wasn't cool. Halberd beam. Can't I hit all of them? Yes, I can. Nice. Right, enemy FTL delayed, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's fix our med bay. There we go. Some nice scrap. Everyone is alright. Everything is repaired. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna take a short bio break, so be right back, I guess. And we are back. Alright. That was a weird piece of music, but pretty fun either way. Let us continue on our way, I guess. Where do we wanna go from here? I guess we don't have much choice in the matter. Let's just go to this next nebula and see what we can find out. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Well, if we can threaten it, let's do. Could we look the other way? I think we could. This one time at least. We are more concerned about rebels than pirates for the time being. You notice a mantis attack ship ducking between the clouds of swirling space stuff. It's hunting you. Okay. I guess we will not fool around then and just enable everything that we have. Because they seem to mean business. You guys go and keep them company in the med bay. Let's reduce that and enable our med base so we have a fighting chance. Please don't hit my weapons. You hit my engines. Well, I guess it's better. Alright, let's do that. Unfortunately, they did manage to fire that missile before we disabled it. You, go and deal with the hull breach. I think they will, yep, warp out soon. Alright, our halberd beam is almost online. There we go. The shields are down. I think we can do something like that. Alright, you go to the med bay. We wait for our O2 to recharge in this room. Everyone can get back to the stations. Jones, you are healed, so you don't need to stay there anymore as well. Let's actually disable it so we can fully power our shields in case we need them. Right. We got an uninvited guest party again. Halberd beam is online. Fire. We actually should have enabled our med bay for that fight. That was a stupid mistake. Halberd beam. Finish them, please. 40 scrap. Nice. Tuck and Jones go and heal in the med bay because you definitely need that. We got 104 scrap. Let's see if we can use it for something. Shields will cost us 100 plus then at least 60 for the reactor, which is alright. I think I will do that, but for now let me just keep the money until I can get the additional 60 for the reactor itself. Sell missiles for drone parts. Indeed I will, since I am not using them myself. Let's jump through the nebula, that should slow down the rebels. Black market trader. I do not believe you, sir. I said goodbye. Can we get another hit? Thank you. Halberd beam. Fire. Nice. That was a pretty good hit. And let's retarget one to their helm. The other one can go at the shields. Ah, that went rather nicely. Do we accept that? I mean, you are pirates, not rebels, so sure, why the hell not? Next, 3 missiles for 7 fuel. Of course, I don't use missiles, so that is a good deal to me. Can I handle both of these and still go to the quest? I believe that I do. If I am mistaken, then oh well, I guess we will not be doing the quest today. Nothing happened here, sadly. So, ooh, I should have re-enabled my O2. Now that was a stupid mistake. Okay, there's a store here. Let's see what they have. Stealth weapons would be nice if I had cloak, but I don't. I could buy it, but I can't afford it, and I would have to sell quite a lot of stuff in order to get it, I believe. The question is, do I want to risk that? I mean, assuming I would sell drone, I would get just enough. But if I sell the drone, then I will not be able to get through enemy shield if I encounter a ship with at least 3. Nah, I think I don't want to do that. As much as I would love to have a cloak right now, I can't really justify it. Mind control, on the other hand, I think now would be quite good. Although there is something to be said for having the hacking system as well. You know what? Let's go for the mind control. Because I always love to have it. Let's put some power in. Do I want to buy some repairs? Sure. Other than that, we will go to the quest and then straight to the exit out of this sector. Thank you for your help, and get some nice scrap for it. Thank you very much. Continuing on. Small rebel ship nearby seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Well, give me your goods then. They don't want to do that, so let's get the guy. Ooh, they have a Vulcan. We definitely want to deal with them as quickly as we can. Because that Vulcan, if it charges, it's gonna be a pain. Come on, halberd beam. There we go. Halberd beam to the face. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Charge up faster. There we go. Once again, halberd beam to the face. Defense drone Mark II. If I remember correctly, this is the one that, yeah, also shoots down incoming laser, which actually, in my opinion, makes it worse than the defense drone Mark I, because this one will fire at lasers and then don't take down the oncoming missiles, which is terrible. Alright, before we jump away, let's actually upgrade this. We have a slug crew member, which will definitely make that mind control system more usable. But unfortunately, knowing my luck, I will now only encounter either slug ships or automated ships that have no one to be mind controlled. Let's see. Let's just wait for our O2 to replenish, and then we will jump to the next sector. Come on, give me that 80. Thank you. Zoltan or civilian? Let's go for Zoltan. We do have a Zoltan crew member, so might be nice in case some event requiring a Zoltan occurs. Nothing. Empty nebula. Inside this nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at this distance, even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the event that usually makes me lose a crew member, so nah, sorry. Zoltan Research Facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep. Oh, apparently that was just a ruse. Okay, let us deploy the combat drone then. Fire our weapons at the weapons, I guess, and let's mind control the guy at the helm. That will definitely be helpful. Do I want to engage the nanobots? I think I do. Alright, please evade. You didn't evade. You bastard. Alright, halberd beam is online. That was nice. Oh, this guy will explode. Yep. maybe we should get you out of the... Thank you. Halberd beam. Let's wait till their shields are down. Let's get our O2 back online because we are starting to get a little bit low. Okay, we got some nice scrap out of it and a drone that we can sell pretty soon. Let's kill Notch, apparently, because why not? And you know what, Charlie? I think you can go back to your room, but on the way get to the med bay, because why not? Alright. Everyone back to your stations. O2 should be recharged fast enough. All power to the engines, and we continue onward. Let's get one more node before we go to the store, and we will sell that drone we just got. Ooh, apparently those pirates don't like me. Alright, we wait till one of them teleports on board, then we mind control one of those guys. Do I want to deploy my drone? I think I might. Oh, for a second there I thought both of them would teleport on board. Let's mind control this guy. And you can go and assist with the fight. Let's actually put the medbay online. Charge you, charge you. Dang it, I thought we would be able to disable those weapons before. Come on, Halberd. There we go. Now, how do we best do this? I mean, they already fired. I just need to worry about them hitting my weapons before I use my halberd beam. Okay, they missed, so that's fine. We can wait till we get through their shields. And then fire something like that. There we go. That was a pretty good shot. Let's actually take that down and enable RO2. Alright. Since they got off board, I think I can disable the medbay temporarily and put power to the engines so we have the evasion. You guys just go to the medbay and wait till we get more power available. Alright, halberd beam shoe. Oh. You have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. Let it be known that I am generous to my enemies that are not rebels. Any more hurt crew members? No. Just poor old Charlie. Get back to your station, Charlie. You did well. Alright, store. What do you have for me? Crew teleporter, backup battery, clone bay. I don't think I want any of these. I definitely want to get rid of that and that. Indeed. I mean, the anti-drone might be interesting, but... nah. If that was Defense 1, I would have bought it. Oh, other than that, I think I'm gonna just stick to what I have and instead spend it on shield upgrade. Triple shields. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Off limits, definitely. We can't mind control through the super shields, so we have to take them as quickly as possible. We don't have to disable the O2 for now, so let's not worry about those. Ion weapons target their weapons. And we wait for our halberd beam. Okay, now let's disable the O2 and mind control the guy on their helm. Okay, sadly we didn't take all of their shields down, but we can do something like that to do some nice damage, indeed. Okay, we got fire on board the ship. Let's actually take that down and enable the O2 back. We should be able to deal with them rather quickly. Alright, they don't want to surrender, so I think we will just end this. Goodbye. Some scrap for us, and can we spend it on anything worthwhile? I mean, it's always nice to have more reactor power, I think. That way we don't have to turn off the O2 to enable the drone. Intruders. Alright. Let's send you here and you here. And since those guys are trying to get in from that side, we will send you both here and enable our medibots. You will probably have to prepare to replace one of them here, and maybe you as well. You know, Engi aren't too good fighters, but with the medibots they are pretty decent. The Slug, on the other hand, seems to be doing rather poorly, but luckily his enemies are already down. Right, we can replace you with the rock and you with the human. Apparently they decided to switch places over here. Go! You guys go and heal first. You guys can go and your turn. I definitely want to get Charlie healed quickly so he can get back to his station. Rocks are amazing, but damn they are slow. Alright. Everyone on their stations. Power to everything that we need. Yeah, moving on. Zoltan's ship. Well, apparently they've caught some nasty deep space dementia. And yet they are still able to pilot a spaceship, which isn't that great for me. Right. Get through those super shields as quickly as possible, please. Because I want to use my mind control on their ship instead of reclaiming my crew member. Oh, right, we got through their shields, so let's do that. Oh, we didn't. Why the hell did I think that? Now we have. Go. You got an upgrade. Nice, evasion plus 10. Gotta love that. Halberd beam is online, so let's wait till the shields are offline and fire. Can we get 4 rooms here? Sadly we can't, but we can if we fire like this. We won't get the mind control system, but oh well. At least we disabled most of their weapons. That will definitely be helpful. Nice. We can actually retarget one to the mind control system, so it doesn't get back online. And if it does, it isn't at full power. Halberd beam. Finish them, please. Put them out of their misery. There you go, 55 scrap. That is awesome. What can we upgrade? One more point in shields wouldn't do anything. We need 180 to get the 4th bar. Engines might be nice. Although there's something to be said about having full mind control system. So I think I will do that. We still need 5 scrap in order to power it fully. Distress, node, and exit. So I think we can get at least these two, maybe these three. I mean, we will see how it goes. Let's power these guys and go to the distress first. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Well, luckily we have a rock crew member. Nice. While most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and generous reward. Distraction boys. What the hell is that? Boys? Boys? Whatever. Leaves a false signal at sector start to delay rebels one jump. I mean, it's sector 6. It's not gonna do that much for us. Let's get this. That way we only have to disable the medbay to get the combat drone online. And I think we will go for the distress. Or you know what? Let's actually check this one out. I am hopeful we can check both of these. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail. This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Oh, what is your message? Blah blah blah. It's all nonsense. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have contact our brethren, they transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Okay. I guess. 1, 2, 3. I think we might be able to take both of these, so let's try it. Small space station orbiting uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire. Well, let's help them. Remotely fix the glitch, and we get a ton of scrap out of it. Beautiful. Ooh, I think we might have overdone it this time. Yeah. Well, we'll see if we have to haul ass to the next sector or not. Let's upgrade these, just in case we need to run away as quickly as possible. Not to mention that having 42% evasion will be pretty decent either way. A Zoltan Academy sits docked just outside the beacon perimeter. They're happy to show you the fruits of their labor and offer something to take home with you. Advanced FTL navigation, which is allows the ship to jump to any previously visited beacon. Oh, I mean, it might be nice for the final sector. Yeah, I think I will get rid of the distraction boys, because it's not that useful. Yeah, we overdid it. They are already at the exit. Let's actually upgrade the ship engines further. So we have 2.25 FTL charge speed. Worst case scenario, I am hoping we will be able to just jump out of there. Well, let's see if it works or not. We really overdid it this time. Alright, delay their weapons. Disable those, enable the combat drone, fire at their weapons. Come on, FTL, charge, please. We need you. Right, halberd beam is almost online. Nice. Unfortunately, I think I killed the crew member that I was controlling. Oh well. Can we jump before the ASB hits us? Yes, we can. Run away. I think we could have taken it, but I'm not gonna risk it. Well, that was spicy. Right. Let's continue onwards. We have to find a store that will sell us some fuel. Do we want to hire some mercenaries? You know what? Actually, I do. This time I really do. I definitely don't want to fight them. Ooh, slaver scum. Come on, come on, come on. We will get control of you and deploy our combat drone. Oh, also, you should probably start firing on you. Come on, halberd beam, please charge faster. And there we go. And I think we can fire. Thank you. Would be nice if we managed to hit their medbay as well, but alas, we did not. You know what? Let's actually retarget to the medbay. If we can destroy it, that would be nice because we could kill off their crew members. Halberd beam online. I will accept it. But I think I won't take this crew member. Because if I wanted to replace someone, I would probably have to replace my shield guy. And that is I definitely don't want to replace our engine guy entirely. Sorry, Ferris, you will not be joining us. Yes, I am sure. Alright, everyone back to your stations, enable the O2, enable the medbay. We wait for the O2 to replenish to at least 80%, and then we continue. Oh, would have been nice to have gotten some fuel out of this encounter, but sadly that wasn't to be. Let's just wait and see if we can find a store anywhere nearby. 63%, come on, give me some more. I don't want to jump with my O2 half full. Especially if I am low on fuel and probably have to have some difficult encounters soon. Alright, let's go to the Nebula. Mantis ship. No, you will not be taking my telemetry, thank you very much. Luckily we have the slug crew member that will allow us to mind control you. And you can go there and you can enable the medbay so our guys can fight better. Let's fire on the weapons. Actually, you might want to go there and replace Tuck because he is getting a little bit hurt. Okay, our halberd beam is powered. Their shields won't be going down, but we can get through 1 point, I think. There we go. Let's send our Sluggo to help with the fight. Okay. Please disable their missile. You have to go out of the... get Taco back in. Halberd beam isn't online yet, but should be soon enough. Alright. Tack, go and heal. Yes, missile disabled. We can put more power to the O2. Everyone is slowly getting healed, that is really nice, and this encounter should be done soon enough. One more shot from the drone, or better yet, the halberd beam. Goodbye, Mantis ship. Some nice scrap. Just one fuel, but I guess it's better than zero. Oh, well. There are a few stores around, but I think I want to jump to one more location before going to the store. Oh. Let's attempt to outrun it. Thank you very much. Sadly, that's the way it has to be. Once again, I would love to buy the cloak, but I can't really afford it. Defense drone 1. I mean, I would have to sell something to buy it. Yeah, I think we will have to deal without any defense drones. There we go. Let's wait for the O2 again. 8, 9, 80. Alright. We could... You know what? I am considering going to the store because there aren't enough nodes here to explore. Although we could always go past the exit, I guess. Alright, it's fine. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you, you're not getting away this time. Do I want to attempt to hail them? No, I hate the rebels. Mind control... You. Disable O2, enable combat drone. Fire ion weapons on their weapons system. Oh, they got my sensors. I mean, better than the shields, I guess. Come on, halberd beam, charge. There we go. Now, let's take those shields down. There we go. We have disabled their cloning system, which means the crew member I've killed won't be coming back anytime soon. Which is fine with me. Halberd beam is online. Let's wait for the shields to be taken at least somewhat down. No surrender from rebels. What is so difficult to understand about it? Mind control. You. Damn it, they managed to repair their cloning system. Thank you. Some nice scrap. Always good to see. Anything worth checking out here? You're not in range of that store, so that is kinda bad for us. I mean, we could just... Hold on. We do have the advanced FTL navigation, right? Yes, we do. Ah, that is nice. That way I think we could check these 3 nodes, then go back to this store, jump to this one. Yeah, I think that is a pretty decent way to do it. Let's wait for our O2 to replenish, and then we will go on an exploration spree. In the meantime, do we want to upgrade anything? Let's hold on to that scrap for the time being. If we want to visit the other store, we will definitely be better for it if we keep that money for now. Let's wait for the 80% O2 and we will move forward. Then we will use the advanced FTL navigation to go back if there is time. Check out the other store. Maybe buy something fancy for ourselves for the final sector. Automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Well, let us defend it then. Sadly, we can't use the mind control because there are no crew members, but I think we should be fine without that, assuming we can disable their weapons in time. Unfortunately, we didn't evade that missile. Right, halberd beam, go. God damn it, they've got a ton of evasion. I mean, I thought I did as well, but apparently they have much better luck hitting me than I have hitting them. Right, I've disabled their missile system, which is nice. Come on, halberd beam. There you go. Thanks for the help, we've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Don't mind if I do. Although actually I think... Oh, hold on. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. Ooh, your crew manages to keep them barely operational. Holy crap, I've lost all engine power but 1 bar. That is definitely not great. Alright, mind control. Guy on the weapons. Combat drone deployed. Ion weapons. Fire at the weapon systems as well. Halberd beam. Please get operational as soon as possible because we have some problems here. Right, halberd beam is online. Let's disable the cloning system. Do we want that first? Yeah, I think we actually want that first, because if they clone the dead crew members, then we will be in trouble. Come on, disable those shields, please. Okay. Can I get you to hit for... No, unfortunately I don't think that I can. But this is good enough. Also, mind control. The rock. Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, that was my mistake. Let's just finish it then. 66 scrap! Holy crap. That is nice. Well, luckily they didn't do any more damage other than the one hole and disabling our door system temporarily. Other than that, we gained some nice amount of scrap. So I think we will jump to the store, then to the other, and then we will use the FTL, advanced FTL navigation to jump over here if needed. You didn't have anything that I would want other than maybe that defense room 1. Do I want that? I think I actually do. Let's go to the other store and see what they have. Ooh, cloaking. You know what? I think I actually will. Thank you. That will definitely be helpful with the rebel flagship. I think I can get through 3 of these without any issues. Alright. Nice. Can I upgrade the cloak? Yes, I can, but I don't have enough power yet. That was risky, but I have boarded it and... Oh, crap. Really? Jones. Poor old Jones. Oh well. He wasn't the best of us, although it is sad to see him go. Ooh, I think I might want to upgrade my drone system as well. Also, while we are at it, Combat drone, please. Ooh, that looks like a glaive. That might be dangerous for us. Okay, let's fire through this because I don't want to find out how much hurt it will bring on us. Nice, disabled. Halberd beam online. You are not rebels, so I shall accept, as is my policy. Alright. Technically, I could get one of... maybe I could get one of these nodes, but I'm not sure it is worth it. So I think I will jump to the store and then straight to the exit. Yeah. And before the exit, I will have a chance to do some upgrades if needed. And I think I wanna upgrade my drone system before going to the final sector. Alright. Ship. Drones. Reactor. 4. Would be nice to have some more reactor power, but we need more scrap for that. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Let's give them 15. Oh, come on. That is crap. I definitely don't need that. That was totally not worth it. Alright, the last stand it is. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism as disbelief among the officers. General Terzil of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology, risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off the warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." I am definitely going to need that. Alright. Let us explore around. Hopefully we can get some scrap in order to upgrade, I don't know, maybe our cloak. Alright, we definitely want to delay the Vulcan. Other than that, let us deploy the combat drone. And enable the cloak. Right. Oh, nice. We managed to disable their hacking drone. Come on, ion weapons. Disable their shields. Fast. Never mind. Let's do that. That was helpful. Come on, halberd beam. Alright, halberd beam online. And rebel ship dealt with. Beautiful, we got some nice scrap. Let us use that to upgrade the cloak to the full. We still need to get more power, but other than that, we seem to be doing all right. Our crew members are all healed. Let's just continue onwards. Nothing can't see here. Let's get this one. We don't use the mind control to get these guys, so I think we can depower it to 1 and get our crew member back. There we go. Let's actually save the drone parts in case we need them later. We wait for our ion beams to get the charge. You can charge all 3, I think. Nice. Now, fire. Sadly, we didn't get through all of those shields. We didn't even get through enough shields. Okay, now we did. That is good. Let us do something like that. That was alright. Not the best, but alright. Next halberd beam should have more effect. Beautiful. Alright, we need just one more good hit on them. And here's our good hit. Go halberd beam. Beautiful. Alright, now we can get more power. Which means we have enough power to get our combat drone. If we disable our O2, we can even get the defense drone. Although we still can have the mind control at the same time. So it would be great to have more power, but unfortunately it is impossible. Well, let's head slowly towards the base because the flagship is going there as well. I think we have to be going to intercept it. We can't delay it any further. Alright, rebel fleet. Let's mind control guy on the weapons, please. I wanna delay that Vulcan. Ooh, crap, they got ASB here. That is not nice. Return to your stations, please. Fire. Nah, all misses. Okay, we definitely need to do something about that. Engage the drone. Crap. They got a hit. You, go and fix it. If you could not do that, perhaps, then I would be much obliged. Come on, halberd beam, charge faster. Ooh, that was not nice. Right, at least I managed to disable their shields. Let's get this guy that is fixing the cloning system, which will interrupt it. And let's prepare our halberd beam to fire and finish them. There we go. Everyone back to your stations. Enable the O2, please. We will unfortunately have to jump before we can replenish the oxygen. But I think we can get one more node before we have to go and repair or jump to the rebel ship. Oh, sadly, this is not a safe one. Do we want to waste a drone? I don't think that we do. Let's instead just cloak. Alright, and halberd beam. Hopefully we can disable their med bay. That would be nice. Very well. Please evade that missile if it manages to fire. It didn't, thankfully. That was close. Alright. Let's get back on destroying that medbay, please. Alright, we managed to kill one of their crew members. We will not accept surrender because you are rebels. And I do not like rebels. Let's wait for some charges on the ion thingy. That should be enough. There we go. Now, everyone can return to your stations. We can wait till we get O2. We can wait at least one turn, so I think we will go and Or actually, I think we won't go to repair. We will go to the base, and then after the first fight with the rebels on their flagship, then we will go to repair. That might be a better way to do it. So, let us wait until we are fully recharged. Can we upgrade anything? I mean, I guess we could put an upgrade on our drone system so they don't get disabled. Other than that, I don't think there is any point. Alright, let's see how this goes. Cloak Wars. Also, getting Q might be nice. Let's wait until we get more charges on the ion thingy. Sadly, we didn't manage to disable enough of their shields yet, but now we have. And to that end, I think we will fire here. Let's enable the O2. We can't. Oh crap. We might have screwed ourselves over with the O2. No, that is not great. Please survive. Please survive. Oh dear. I really screwed myself over with the O2. Well, you know what? That was a risky move, but unfortunately I had to do it because I have 0% O2. Well, This isn't gonna be pretty either way. Oh, and I have a border. Oh crap. One of my... Well, half of my crew already died. Oh dear. Well, this is what I get for disabling O2 to get more power. What am I even doing? I don't know. I'm just clicking buttons, I guess. Oh my god. I have screwed up so badly, and it was going so nicely. No. God damn it. Well, that's what I get for playing when I am so tired. Well, they will finish me with their Vulcan, I guess. Never mind. We will continue fighting until we cannot. Come on. Get me the evasion that we need. You, get back on the weapons. You, go help. Nah, I think this is a lost cause. Yep. Come on, come on. Get my weapon back online. Get it back online. Oh, let's hope I can evade. Yes, I cannot evade it if I have no more engines left. No. And so ends the wonderful run. Oh, god damn it. It was one stupid mistake that I have made. This is a lesson for the future. Do not disable O2 when going to fight the mothership. Lesson 2. Definitely have something to deal with their hacking drone. Because if you get unlucky, you will die. Oh dear. Well, at the very least, we had a really good run today. Thank you, Master Nabe. I only regret that I didn't manage to get it to the end. Well, although I think that after today I am feeling more confident with the Engi Cruiser, so I will definitely try it again next week. So if you enjoyed that, please join in next Friday at the same time. You can check the schedule for the time in your local time zone. For now, I will be finishing this. I will also be back on Wednesday with some more Factorio the Crastorio mods. Other than that, well, yeah, I think that is it. I will be ending the stream for today here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!